We are back with Beyond the Whistle, Richland Center Wrestling family. Myself, Kyle, with my co-host, Zach Schmidt. Christmas is over. I guess we could get rid of the co-ho-ho, huh? Okay. Next time we'll be done with that. So, had some stuff going. Last week we didn't do a podcast. We went up to Who's Little Cheese with Cashin, and then we went to Bi-State for the second day. So, it's been a little while since then. We did take the two Schmidt kids to the Darlington Redbird Coach Hackett Memorial Classic, where Sebastian got first and Leanne Schmidt got third place.
Yep. On the next day, Monday, we went to Who's the Little Cheese. Cashin wrestled there, and
he did. If you have not saw it, we did an exclusive interview after the match with Cashin. Go check that out. It was a pretty cool environment down there. They had 32 wrestlers, 16 weight classes, and they did it very much like a dual meet. Just 8th graders. It was a good time. There was some good wrestling. Some other notable guys from Richland Center, from around the area. Boom Dilly wrestled in it, and Colton Knockreiner also from River Valley. So both of those guys wrestled in it, and yeah, it was a good time.
It really was. First time going there, and it was a good turnout. And
yeah, the only mistake we made there.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
The only mistake we made was letting Cashin pick dinner.
Oh,
that place was terrible.
It was rough. Cashin, you're not allowed to pick dinner.
No.
It doesn't. You win an Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, we're still not going back to, what was that? Golden Corral. This is not a plug for them, because it was, stay away from the Golden Corral, folks. And then the day after that, we went to the Bi-State Classic.
Correct. Yep. So we got to watch Ethan Biddle on the boys' side. He got to get there for his one match.
Second day qualifier.
Yep.
Ethan Biddle was the only boy.
Yep. Second
day qualifier. And then the girls.
The 3 girls. Yeah, absolutely. The girls had great turnout. They brought only 5 girls, but they scored a pile of team points, 106.5, 12th place finish. So they had a phenomenal tournament. I mean,
yeah, led off by the highest placer was Madeline Muller.
3rd place.
Madeline Muller. Sorry, I can't even talk today. 3rd place with Maddie. She had a first round pin, second round pin, third round pin. Lost in the quarterfinals to the girl from Neenah that's beat her one other time, Badger State, I think.
State, yep.
Badger State.
Yep.
Who ended up being the eventual tournament champ. And then on the consolation side had another pin, and then another pin, and then won the 3rd place match 2-1.
Yeah, so heck of a tournament from her. I think she came in as the 9th seed.
Yep.
So far exceeded her seed.
And she is in the rankings now.
In the rankings. She was, as we're filming this.
Rankings are probably coming out
soon. So she's 6th right now. So
probably jump another spot or 2, I would say.
Maybe. The first 3 girls, obviously that Neenah girl's 3rd.
That's true.
Yep. So she might stay the same. She didn't do anything to hurt her.
No. And this is down to 126, right? Yep. She took, were all of her losses up until, I guess she had one this weekend, but
she took and then one at
Badger State at 126
as well. Yep.
So yeah, heck of a tournament for her. And then Kylie Spildy was the next best one with 4th place. She had a good tournament.
She did, absolutely.
She came back again a couple weeks ago. I think we talked about her wrestling that gross girl from Kickapoo. Yep. I talked to her in the practice room a while back, and that was kind of her next big goal, was to get to wrestle that girl again and beat her, and she stuck her.
Yep.
She was beating her the whole time, and then she pinned her, right? So good weekend for Spildy. She had, again, round 1 pin, round 2 pin, lost in the quarterfinals to the Holman girl, who also was the eventual champ. And then on the backside, pin, and then lost by fall in the 3rd place match to get 4th place. So, again, if you can keep her healthy throughout the year, it's going to be a lot of fun with the 1-2 punch with Muller and Spildy there on the girl side of the bracket.
Yeah, and outside of obviously the 3rd place match for Spildy, both of them losing to tournament champs,
yeah.
Who are both really, really, really good wrestlers.
And both wrestled above their seed. Do you know what her seed was?
I don't remember what her seed was off the top of my head.
Yeah,
but
7 or 8,
yeah,
somewhere's
so
in there.
she definitely, thanks executive producer Cole. But yeah, she definitely placed much higher than her seeds. So,
and then Charlie was another place winner.
yes, so we had 3 on the girls' side. So I can't remember when's the last time we had 3 place winners at Bi-State.
Boy, been a long time.
You're gonna have to go back.
Probably back, like with Ricky and Gus, but then Max didn't place.
No, as senior you did, but I don't know if those 2 did. I think Ricky was a second-day qualifier.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but
yeah, if it was, that would be my.
You'd have to go back further than that, I believe.
Yeah, if that was a time, that would probably be the pick that I would say was. But yeah, good weekend for her. Charlie won her first round, lost her second round, won by fall, won by tech fall, then lost, and then the 11th place match took a medical forfeit. The other girl medical forfeited her. So 11th place finish for Charlie. Again, this is a first-year wrestler, right? And coming down, if you got 11th 3 years ago by state, it's not what it was today. I mean, those brackets keep getting bigger.
And better.
They keep getting tougher. You're seeing different teams that weren't here before coming. Like, it's that tournament on the girls' side is turning into a juggernaut as well. And the 11th place finish is a heck of a day.
Well, the nice thing, obviously, with her is she's still scoring points. And another tech fall, so she continues to score points and get better. So
yeah, and we did also do a exclusive interview with the 3 female place winners. That you can check that out on Facebook, YouTube, all the places that our executive producer puts it on. So go check those out. It was fun. It was a good time to get with those girls. I know they were getting ready to go eat kind of in between sessions, but they took a few minutes and chatted with us about that tournament and what their future goals are for the rest of the season. It was just kind of fun to be able to do some of that stuff.
Bi-State's always a fun one. Obviously this year, a little bit more fun. We got to watch the 2 girls in the placement round during the finals, so that's good. And not to mention all the other good wrestling.
Yeah,
so long finals though.
It was very long.
When they were on, what is it?
24 weight
classes. I think we started around 5, and
it was a good 4.5 hour finals.
It was a long one, but fun.
Yes. And then Obade had 2 pins on the day.
Yeah.
As well. So she's scoring points. She didn't place for the females, but she got some wins in, right? So that's 4 out of the 5 girls that we took are scoring team points. And as a team, I don't know if you have that. What did they score?
106.5, I believe.
106 for what place?
12th.
And they took over. They beat Kickapoo, right? Kickapoo is the next one back. And again, remind everybody, Kickapoo probably had close to a full team, and they were the regional champs last year.
So I mean, the girls, they'll see them obviously at Kickapoo this week, and they have a real chance if they put together a good tournament that they could win that one.
Yeah.
No pressure, girls.
Find some wood, knock on some wood.
Yeah.
It could. If they continue to score points, I would not be shocked if they're top 2, top 3, even tournament champions, which would be
huge,
pretty awesome for that side of the house. So, and then our boys team.
Yeah, so we took 9 wrestlers, scored 31 points, which was a 59th place finish. Of them, Bindle was the only second-day qualifier. He started off with a win by decision, and then he did pick up a pin on the backside as well.
Yeah. Bodie got a couple wins. He got 1 decision, 1 pin, and 1 major, so he picked up 3 wins.
Match away, right, from being a second-day
we
qualifier.
Had a couple of them.
Yep.
Him and Blake. Or was Blake 2 matches? Blake was 2 matches away.
I think he was probably 2. I think
2 matches away. Bodendine was the next closest. If he would have won that one evening round,
he
would have been a second-day qualifier.
Yep. Blake did pick up a pin, and so did Stibby and Brock Barrett as well. So,
yeah, I mean,
tough tournament for the boys, but
very tough tournament. And I would also say on both sides, the girls and the boys side, it probably not just our team, but everybody was fighting sickness. Sounded like Maddie was sick. Sounded like Charlie was maybe sick. Bindle was sick. I'm sure some of these other guys were sick. Even talking with other teams there, that was kind of the underlying problem with the Bi-State this year. Was it just had a lot of sickness going around, and it wasn't anybody's fault. But you could tell, especially Bindle's second day. We didn't get to see the first day guys because we were up at who's a little cheese, but Bindle the second day, you could tell he wasn't moving like he normally moves, and he was, and then come find out he was sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, not the bi-state, I'm sure, Coach Seep and the coaching staff are looking for, but it is what it is, and we got to pick it up, and now we're, halfway point. We got to move through the second half of the season and figure out a way to get some solid wins under us.
Absolutely. Yep.
And then over the weekend, our littler guys dual team went down to Dubuque.
Yep.
This was Greg Letman.
Yeah.
Gave us a call, one of our former state champs, gave us a call, and he's called us the last couple of years, and we didn't have a team to put in. This year we did.
Yep.
And you guys went down to Dubuque on Saturday. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so it was K through 5. We didn't quite have the middle school team side of it figured out yet with numbers, and also you guys not starting until today. But we did bring the K through 5 team down there. Great experience for them. Great team camaraderie. We wrestled 6 different dual meets, so got a lot of matches. Some kids wrestled as many as 7 matches. I think one might have wrestled 8.
Yeah.
Got a couple wins in there, but the biggest takeaway, we're young yet, obviously, with those guys. A lot of third graders. I think we only have, if we were to go do that again next year, I think we only had 2 5th graders. So a lot of those kids will come back next year, and then once those third grade, that's our largest class that we have in there. Once that class gets closer to 5th grade, then at that point we're looking to do really well.
Yeah, and those dual style tournaments, back in the day, we really, I guess, with our group of kids, the older kids, we started it during COVID.
Yep.
That Sarbachers invited us over, and we did a dual tournament, and the kids they liked it. They liked just sitting there cheering their guys on, going out competing by themselves. And so that's the why, right, of getting some of this different camaraderie, different teammate, put that team atmosphere back into what, especially at the youth level, is a very individual sport, right?
Yeah, I mean, those youth tournaments, they can get quite hectic. You have coaches running all over, you have parents running all over, you have kids everywhere. We're all on one mat. They're all cheering on their buddies. The coaches don't have to worry about going to mat 6 and mat 7.
You can't do that. That's so 2025 is what the kids told me today.
It was an accident.
Yeah, it's 2026. The 6 and 7's over now.
But yeah, so a great team camaraderie and they just overall good experience. And
then we took some kids to Lancaster on Sunday.
We did.
Sebastian Schmidt, first place. Braden Aid, tough bracket he had. He ended up with second place, though.
I think he actually beat a kid in the first match that he'd never beat before.
Okay.
So, good job, Braden. Keep working. Obviously, it's always good to catch kids and pass them by. So. And
then Leanne Schmidt with a 6th place finish at the Lancaster Youth Tournament. So 3 kids went down there.
Yep.
Then middle school kicked off tonight.
Correct.
We ended up having
19 days.
Yeah, 18 or 19 kids that came out for middle school tonight, and we got a couple more that weren't quite ready tonight that are coming tomorrow that had prior commitments tonight. So we're going to end up with, in the 20s, 20-something kids to start the season. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of new wrestlers in there that haven't necessarily wrestled before. So trying to figure that out with getting some of the experienced kids to keep going and bringing those newer beginner wrestlers to get them caught up, because we got a match next Tuesday night already, so we'll have a week and some change of practice, and we'll be starting the competition. So it'll be fun. It was fun just to get back. I texted Coach Makovic this morning, when I got up, and I was like, hey, it kind of feels like game day today. You're kicking off practice. It's exciting. It was fun. A lot of energy from the coaches and the kids, obviously, and yeah, it should be a fun sprint to March, if you will. Now, right now we're in the machine, and it's
go.
Yeah, all the way till state tournament in March. So yeah,
absolutely great numbers this year compared to last year. You only had 7 kids or so.
Yeah, we had seven kids, I think, last year, and again, it's just such a big testament to having somebody in the school that's talking about wrestling, trying to get kids out for wrestling, and it's one of the easiest ways to get kids out and get that participation is to have a teacher that kids like and respect and that just want to come in and wrestle for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the boys varsity team, they're next. They have the SWC duels on Friday at home. So if you don't got nothing to do on Friday, there's going to be a lot of good wrestling.
Friday night,
wrestling.
6 teams,
Yep.
all conference teams coming to town, and they duel
Each other
in a conference tournament.
Yep.
May the best one win. Any predictions on who's taking the dual team title this year?
Boy, I would imagine that Belmont Platteville probably has
That would be my guess.
Yeah,
I would guess Belmont takes it pretty handily.
I mean, Prairie's down.
Prairie will be down. Yeah, they'll be there with them, but they're not going to handle. I don't think they're
Lancaster's on their way back up. They've had some number issues in the last couple of years, but they're definitely in a better position than they have been. Dodgeville's got a couple hammers, but as far as the
outside of that
dual aspect, and then there's us and who am I forgetting?
River Valley
and Valley. So yeah, I would imagine Belmont.
Yeah, my guess would be it would go, if I was going top 3, it would go Belmont, Prairie, Lancaster.
I would imagine.
Is what I would if I had to pick right now. That's what I'd say. Belmont on top for sure. I'll call it a landslide.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll call it a landslide.
I think if they handle business the way that they can, I don't think they really have.
They got 2 bi-state finalists.
2 champs.
2 champs,
Brothers.
not even finalists. The Weagles.
Waggles, Hard Eye.
Yeah, it'll be a fun night, Friday night. Do you know what time that kicks off? 4:30, 5 o'clock? Something like that?
Somewhere right around there, yeah.
I think
there's going to be 5 separate rounds, and I believe they're going to do, I think it's scheduled for 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night. But there's going to be some good wrestling in there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, again, at the high school, Richland Center High School, after school sometime Friday night. And then we have the JV state qualifier tournament at Richland Center on Saturday.
Yep, absolutely. So I think we'll probably have a couple kids wrestling in there as well. So
yeah, I talked to Coach Steelman tonight, to Terry, and obviously there's still some chance for kids to move around, wrestle off, so he doesn't have a set lineup of who's going. My guess would be, though, we're short events for some kids that I would say, since the varsity's not wrestling, I wouldn't be shocked if we did also had some of those younger, varsity guys wrestle there, just to A, take up an event, and B, go and hopefully get some wins under your belt.
Absolutely.
So I don't know that that's going to happen, but my guess would be is that we would have some of those, younger varsity guys, freshmen, sophomores, go and wrestle at Richland Center as well.
Absolutely. And then the girls varsity team Saturday, they're in Kickapoo for the Lee Griffin Invitational.
Yeah, I think there's somewhere around 16 teams. Yeah. If I overheard, I can't even talk to. Yes, it has been. If I overheard Coach Gunderson talking, I think there's somewhere around 16 teams there. Obviously, not all of them have full teams. But yeah, to what we alluded to earlier, could we sneak into Kickapoo and take that trophy? And I believe Kickapoo's won their own tournament the last couple of years. So if we could get in there, kick them in the teeth, take their trophy, and bring it back to Richland Center, that would be pretty sweet.
That'd be a heck of an accomplishment. Absolutely. And then on the youth middle school side, we got a busy weekend as well. Taking a handful of kids up to lacrosse on Saturday for Badgerland Nationals.
Back to the lacrosse center 2 weeks in a row.
Back to back, absolutely.
Yep, going to the Badgerland Nationals, which is part of the Midwest Tour.
Yep.
I don't know for sure who's all going, but yeah, I would say 4 or 5, maybe 6 youth kids are going to be up at that. And then we have our youth sponsored tournament on Sunday over in DeSoto.
Chad Johnson, we're coming for that trophy. There better be a trophy.
Chad, we got to text Chad right after this and make sure Chad's got a trophy. I don't care if it's deer horns. Yeah. It could be deer horns. Yeah. Get something for it because we're coming for that trophy, though. Absolutely. So, yeah, busy weekend. And really, I mean, now all things are kicking off. Richland Center Wrestling. Obviously, the high school's entering into the second half of the season. The youth is really getting rolling now. The middle school, kicks off competition next week. So everybody coming forward, we're gonna have a lot more to talk about every week, and hopefully a whole bunch more highlights to highlight individual kids. We will try to get some interviews if we have placement matches at Badgerland. We'll get some interviews going with the kids, and then hopefully we'll have something special to do. Sunday, a slideshow or something cool there how many kids do you think we're taking to DeSoto?
I believe right now, as we're filming this, probably 23. I'd imagine we're close to 30 kids we'll take to DeSoto on Sunday. So.
That's pretty cool. And that's going to mean a lot to that club over in DeSoto to take 30 kids just talking with Chad. Iowa usually sends a bunch of kids over there. Obviously, the bridge is out, I guess, right by DeSoto now. So a bunch of those Iowa teams would have to go all the way around. They're not coming. So when we told him we were bringing our youth team, he was pretty excited to have us down there. So, yeah.
It's one of those places that we don't get down that way all that often. And anytime you can wrestle some new competition, that's always good. So.
Absolutely.
And
that's all we have for tonight on this episode of Beyond the Whistle. Make sure to check in over the weekend to see if we have any exclusive interviews or possibly a top 3 finish at the Kickapoo Lee Griffin Invite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you next week.